Hello and welcome to Let's Try. We're trying Ecognomix. Ecognomix? Ecognomix. The link will be in the description if you want to check it out yourself. This is the demo, obviously, from Steam Next Fest. I appreciate when they let the demo sit on Steam for a little bit longer than Steam Next Fest lasts. Really appreciate that. This seems interesting. It's a town builder with a bit of a roguelike thing going on.
Chickens with 3 eyes, trees that call lightning, and worst of all, bats so large they'd gobble up a gnome in a single bite. I'm just kidding. We won't find none of that scary stuff. Not unless we get deep enough.
Give me 1 second. All right, never mind. The woodcutter will help us with that. Move him into the meadow next to those bushes. Okay. Nice. Start the week. Oh, is this a worker placement game? Now all your gnomes will take 7 actions. So they've just cut 7 wood. Aha. We also need food to feed the bats every week. Feed the bats? Excuse me? If we go deeper, their numbers will increase. You need to feed the bats with food. They will eat more the further you get. The bat indicator shows how much food the bats will eat after each week and how much you have left. Hire a hunter. Okay. Throw him down there. Hunts nearby animals. Can reach 1 tile using his bow. Oh, interesting. So we got kind of like almost like a tactics resource gathering. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that too much. Or maybe not in this kind of execution. It's interesting. Okay, so he's going to gather the rest of the wood there, but he's out of range of the other wood, so he's not going to gather more than that. They take 7 actions each, so he's gathered all the wood. And the chickens. Let's go deeper down. Ooh. Oh, I like it. I really like the look of this. It's got kind of like a clay look. So let's travel to the next one down. Be careful. The cracked tiles are unstable. Your gnomes will take a minor hit but survive there. Okay. Well, let's move our hunter over here so that they can get the chickens. And then we'll move our woodcutter here so that they can get all of the wood. They seem to take wood in whatever fashion that makes sense to them. Oh, I see those tiles were unstable. You know what this immediately reminds me of? What was it called? Greed Corp. I really liked Greed Corp. Greed Corp was such a cool game. It was a flawed game, but it was good in some ways. I really loved the vibes of that, but it had a similar kind of thing going on where it had these hex tiles that were cracked, and then over time they would just fall to ash, like in the same way, and that was really cool to me. I liked that. So we can continue to travel, but we could also just like gather some more wood here. I guess that's the risk reward here. So we can travel to the next zone and hope that we have enough wood. Oh no, not you. Improve your gnomes, whispers. Just steal her supplies and let us move on. Go ahead and place a gnome on a banner. Flying allows your gnome to work in the air. Huh. Productivity. We have enough to do only one or the other, I suppose. Well, why don't we improve the productivity of the woodcutter? That makes sense. So okay, he's got the flag. That's all you have to do. That's it. So this is gonna have more food for us. We do have this roadmap. I didn't honestly even realize it was this kind of like the same fork decision in like a lot of roguelike games. So I'll give it a pass. It didn't hit me until it was too late. So wow, look at all the chickens. Good lord. Maybe I should have improved the productivity of my hunter. So we'll place him here. I'll place the woodcutter here, I suppose. Although I could put him here. Nah, this is here. Here's good enough. Hopefully so he's not gathering the chickens from the broken tile, so that they're just gone. And then we're gonna move this guy over here. I'd kind of like to, let's move this guy over here so he hopefully kills these chickens, so then we can get the wood as well. He's really unfocused. They're very unfocused about it, so you have to kind of plan around their sporadicness, their indecisiveness. So we'll just you know, do our best here. We got rid of those chickens. Oh god. All right, I guess we want flying if we can get it. We got to get out of here. Looks like some of the other sections got caved in. What do we got here? Tree stump. Keep it in check. It tries to get away. Plant. Okay, can we use the woodcutter to do some damage to it? Yeah, actually he does do some damage to it. And it looks like they move around, so then you kind of, you can't really like plan tactically in this game, at least not in a conventional sense. You have to kind of work around the fact that things are not going to be predictable. We have new gnomes. Can we hire another gnome? It looks like we could potentially. What's special? We don't know yet. Maybe we should get another hunter. Yeah, okay, so we can hire more gnomes for more for wood. So let's get another hunter. I wish I could I can't put them here, right? No. Can I? That feels like he's gonna die. Is he gonna die there? Some gnomes have nothing to do. I guess I can't leave them there. So this gnome will now gather 2 wood per action, which is cool. The bats are taking more and more food from us. So we can improve something. Damage up. Let's we could do the hunter. Can we afford 2 things? Just barely, no. Why don't we improve the productivity of the hunter, since we are really needing more and more food to keep up with demands. And I might want another gnome. We can afford 1 more gnome. So let's get it to, I don't know. Let's get, oh, we can't afford another woodcutter. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. So it looks like we have a boss, maybe. We never got so deep before. What is that? Should I have waited? The legendary Roost Lord. We don't have enough food. So let's put our hunter over here to gather chickens. I thought I had a oh, I do have a 3rd hunter. Or a 2nd hunter, I should say. So let's try and make that work. I think I would like another woodcutter. I guess we're gonna meet with demands, but only barely. This is good. We killed a lot of things here. Looks like this legendary Roost Lord is doing something, and we're gonna have to. We also took some damage. Ooh. I'm just kind of trying to work around what's going on. I'm trying to figure out how things work. Looks like everyone is actually doing some damage to the Roost Lord. Wow. Are we gonna kill it? Oh, just barely, no. We don't have enough food right now, but we did a really good job there of doing some hefty damage. Let's get our ×2 hunter over here. And our hunter there. And then we're gonna get our woodcutter over here. We'll just get him chopping this guy and then hope the other ones kind of fall in range. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was kind of perfect. We're keeping up with food demand. This is really cool. I was not expecting a lot from this, but this is really nifty. Okay, we killed the chicken, the rooster lord, and we got a lot of stuff. My goodness, you succeed. The monster perished. Plus 10 wood, plus 10 wood, plus 25 wood, plus 40 wood. Good lord. I do know that this game's got meta progression. Y'all know how I feel about meta progression, which is to say not very good. However, it varies from situation to situation. So let's see how it works here. That was close, but we found some loot. We can use the loot to buy many upgrades. New gnomes, new building blueprints, new abilities. They got it all covered. Spend our loot to unlock some new gnomes. So here's our tech tree. I see. We can unlock the boomerang and the cook. Grabs nearby material and food to cook soup. 3 food per food, I guess. 3 food per resource. So I think that's all we can afford. Let's put those new gnomes to work. Back to the caves. Leafy hollows. So we have different levels that we can explore. So is this kind of like an extraction game? Like what's I'm struggling to get a bead on the genre here. So I guess we don't start with any new gnomes, so we gotta go start back from scratch, buy some gnomes. So let's go back to, oh, what's the boomeranger do, or boomeranger? There's a boomerang that can bounce from chicken to chicken, bounces once without upgrade. All right, let's try that. So it looks like they have the potential to gather a lot of food. They work slightly differently. They seem like a straight up upgrade from the hunter, but they also cost a bit more. We could also get a cook, but we're out of wood for now. So let's just see how this works. It didn't really, because there was a bit too much space between chickens. Our gnome over here unfortunately caught some damage. Let's actually move him over here so we can gather some more wood. Wish I could, I don't know if we can get him to attack this guy. Let's see if we can. Doesn't look like it. It looks like only the woodcutter can do damage to these stumps. Fortunately, we got lucky with the placement. So we're gonna have to move on because we don't have enough food. This will be an upgrade, but we really want some food, so let's gather what we can from here. We can also get some wood. Do I have enough for another boomeranger? Yeah. So let's get another boomeranger. I think our next gnome will have to be a cook. We'll get some more wood. We'll get the rest. I think it's worth staying here for one more turn so we can get the rest of the food. Cool, that worked out real well. Let's leave. I do like that you can just choose when to leave. More food is really tempting, but I kind of want to check out this chest. You may discover chests on your expedition. They will unlock new cosmetic buildings for your town. That doesn't sound worth it, to be honest. But whatever. We're gonna check it out. I don't know if I have to. Oh, I can just open it. Plus 20 wood. Okay, so you don't have to actually like manually open it. I kind of like that you can place units anywhere. Like they're really not limited by like distance or anything like that. Let's put a boomeranger there, and we're gonna get a cook. So if I put him there, so if you place him near a woodcutter and a hunter, then he'll use the resources from both. Interesting. But he has to be within range. So then we have to start planning things out like this, where it's not necessarily ideal, but we will profit some food for sure. I don't think I did it properly. I don't think I did that right. Let me try again. Actually, I don't think that this is going to work out at all. So let's put our boomeranger there. And then let's put our woodcutter there. I just want to try to do this. So yeah, I think he has to be in range of both units. And then I'll put the other boomeranger over here so we can make sure we get that food. Okay, yeah. Aha, there we go. We actually did really well there. 50 food. Good lord. We could stand to stay a bit, honestly. This woodcutter is not looking good. He is not healthy. I want to get some more wood since we now have an absurd amount of food. But let's just do that one and we'll leave. Ooh, lots of wood here to collect. Do we have enough wood to get... we don't have any more space. I wonder, what if we just got... We could sell a gnome. And I feel like we would profit if we bought a woodcutter. And then we'll take this woodcutter. Put him here. Take this cook, put them there, and then take their boomeranger and put them there. And then we'll be getting some food. That worked out well, I think. Okay, can we repeat this? Well, there's no more food over here to collect. So I think the only thing we'll be doing is like trying to profit a bit more wood if we stay here. Which we can do. I don't think that there's a problem with that. So we'll just like put our chef out of harm's way. Because I noticed that these guys are taking damage. I'm a little bit worried about that. I guess they want to be in a spot. All right, we'll just do this. I would like to kill that other stump because you do actually profit quite a lot of wood. But I think we're going to move on. We should have enough wood to be able to upgrade something. Flying and extension. Collect resources that are exactly 2 tiles away. Is it only for the axe? I guess so. All right, let's get that. That sounds like really good, actually. Maybe I should sell this woodcutter. Because they're almost dead. I know that seems cruel. And then we can get flying. I wonder if something can have 2 tiles. I honestly think we should give the flying to the cook. And that way we can be very flexible about where we put them. Let's try this boss. I'm feeling pretty good. Root beak. We have no wood here, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna put the cook over an empty space so that they don't get hurt. I don't know. I don't think that that's honestly the logic. I love that the axe is just huge. Oh, does that mean he can only collect resources within that donut range? That's interesting. Yeah, it does. Interesting. So he's gonna do some damage. We do have the food to be able to afford this. Kind of think I should do something like this. Maybe like this. I don't know. I think this works. Actually, well, yeah, we'll fill in that last pocket there with the cook. And that way the axe person can do damage more often. So there is actually some tactical stuff going on here. We should be able to kill him. Let's try it. What do you mean some gnomes have nothing to do? I'm fine with that. Oh, come on. Wow. Wow, that sucked. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, let's just try this. There we go. I think we just turned a lot of wood and food into like oh my god, 100 food. Absurd. That was amazing. We don't even need to. We don't need to go to this. We could go pretty much wherever we want at this point. So I want to plan our woodcutter out intelligently, and our boomeranger. I think we can be. We're pretty flexible at this point. I think this is pretty good. Oh no. Okay, we got really lucky with that stump. Okay, let's try and repeat the feat there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then we can have the cook like right here, and that's like perfect. Oh, this is neat. I like this. The only problem is that we're not getting any wood. Like we're putting all of our focus into getting food. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But we're not actually getting all that much wood. So maybe I should stop focusing on the chef. Bork, and start focusing on getting wood. Don't make it weird. Okay, why don't we go... I would love to go here to get the chest, but it's not really going to work out because all of these forks are going in the same direction. So maybe we'll just fight another boss. What? Wow. That was unexpected. Okay, let's just see if we can't do some nice damage to the chicken lord. Oh, they're gonna do some damage to me, unfortunately. Okay, this is pretty good, actually. We're gonna do some nice damage here. Might even kill it. Who knows? Nope. Nope. Ah, and both of them took damage. Bummer. All right, well, we'll definitely kill him here. I'm going to move the chef away because I don't want to convert this into food. I just want meat, or sorry, wood. We got a lot of wood out of that. That was amazing. I guess we're going for more chicken meat. Ooh, what is this guy? Keep your food away from it, or maybe don't? Huh. Interesting. Logs, just some logs so we can get some wood out of that, I think. I don't know, maybe we feed some food to the meat-eating plant. Just out of pure curiosity. Our boomeranger is almost dead. A little bit concerning. Let's try and get some more of wood. Interesting. Okay, so I was a little bit worried that this plant was going to hurt our gnome. It looks like this big chicken takes a lot of time to kill. But you do get a lot of food. And we are feeding that plant. I'm kind of curious as to what happens when you feed the plant fully. I kind of want to see what happens. Oh, I left my gnome in a bad spot. Oh, that was silly. He's going to die now. Ah. Such is the cost of progress, huh? We're now up to 14 food per turn. So things are getting a little bit dicey. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another boomeranger. Wonder if a boomeranger is the idea. It bounces once per without upgrades. Yeah, let's get the boomeranger back. This is actually kind of like the perfect spot. Let's get some more. We actually don't have a good spot for the cook. He doesn't really have a good place to go. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just plunk him down. I want to get some more food here. So I'm gonna have to try and figure this out, but I don't know. I don't think that there's a good way of doing this. Okay, this works. This actually does work. Yes. We just got 24 food. That'll have to do it for that zone. What are these doing? Just some lonely trees. And they just get some wood. And we have more plants. We didn't really find out what happens when you fully feed them. I don't know if anything happens, really. Could just be a trap. You know, sometimes games do that. They make you think like there's a mechanic, but there's not really. Okay, I think this is going to work out pretty well. Oh, that actually works out really well, except for the fact that all the food went towards the plant, and I deliberately placed the gnome over here so that the food would go towards him, but I guess it doesn't work that way. Trying to figure out how to get some more. I think that this sucks, actually. Okay, I guess this will work, but I don't have faith that we're gonna get the food out of that chicken. Oh no, we did. Except it didn't go to the cook. I don't know. We've got tons of wood though. So healing and flying. Let's definitely put the woodcutter on flying. So he has 2 flags now. That answers one question, is if they can get more than 1 flag. I'm also going to give him the healing one, so he can have 3 flags. I'm going to re-roll as well. Damage up. 4 flags? You can have 4 flags. Can you have 5 flags? No, let's give the productivity to the Boomeranger. Of course, we are hitting the boss now, so this is going to be interesting. So are we fighting the same boss? I mean, that's okay. I'm cool with this. Not sure why it insists on rotating the camera like that, but it's fine. I do want to try and get some more food, so I'm going to make my best effort to position my woodcutter in a good place. I think actually it's unfortunately where I placed the Boomeranger. Yeah, it kind of is. And then we're gonna put the cook here so that we get the most food from all of this. Okay. Yeah, that worked out. And we're of course gonna have to figure this part out. So let's throw our Boomeranger down here. Throw our woodcutter there. I don't think that our cook is gonna do anything here. All right, this should be fine. I really didn't want him to go for that stump, actually. I'm a little bit worried about our food situation, because now what is our next one gonna require? How much food? 20 food. So that is scary. So let's see. We can put down our woodcutter here. We can put down our ranger here, but the problem is that we need to place him in a place where, you know what? Let's put our woodcutter here. That's actually perfect. And then our chef here. Yeah, that actually works out really well. Of course, if we don't get any wood, it's a problem. No, wait. Why did I do that? Uh-oh. You barely escaped. Damn. Okay, so I didn't keep up with food demands. So that's I guess that's the risk you take by staying down in the cave, is that your food demands go higher and higher. I noticed a little bit of town building going on up at the top there, and I wish we could have seen a bit more of that in the demo. We almost made it. That's actually really cool. I am very intrigued by this. What is only gonna get us so far? Let's start producing some goods to unlock more upgrades. Pick up some blueprints for the lumber mill. Oh, I guess we are gonna get to see some more of this. Okay. Build a lumber mill so we can start producing goods. Make sure the entrance is connected to a path, otherwise the gnomes can't work. This is interesting. Gnomes will deliver wood to the lumber mill and process it into materials. Once we get some spare rations, we can take them with us on the expedition to make our lives a little easier. This kind of reminds me of Empires of the Under-Earth. What was it called? Undergrowth? Like I just kind of covered that game. The fact that there's like a meta game between games is an interesting thing I'm seeing. Once we get some more spare rations, we can take them with us on the expedition to make our lives a little easier. Now keep gathering resources in the mines. Turn them into goods here in the city. And most importantly, go deeper. We need to find that legendary treasure. Should we build another lumber mill? Is there a benefit to that? Probably not. Costs 80 lumber. I don't know, maybe. Why not? A little tricky to build another one, but not impossible. Building a lumber mill can help you process your wood into material rations. You can process them further to take them on expeditions, where they will be exchanged for bonus resources. Need a path from the entry. Yeah, gnomes will bring wood to the lumber mill even when you are not there. Okay, so that's the loop. You work on your town, go into the hole, you know. I know this is a second hole. That's interesting. Dry Canyon. There's multiple different places you can raid. Probably get some different resources for each. Okay. Neat. I think this is pretty cool. It's very low stakes, I think. Like you don't, you know, runs are like 10 minutes long, maybe. Like I did 2 runs, 2 fairly extensive runs that made it all the way to the end, and it's only been half an hour. So yeah, very short runs, very low stakes. You don't have to worry too much about it. I love the design of the whole thing is really nice. I love the kind of like fingerprint texture on everything as if it's been made out of clay. It's kind of cool. A lot of stuff going on here. I actually would love to check this game out on launch. This is something I will definitely want to come back to. If you have enjoyed this, definitely hit the like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. You'll find a link in the description for Ecognomix with a G, Ecognomix. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.